WEHT Local Lifestyles continues.
Well, it's a joy to be back with my friend, my organizing friend, Amy Payne. And she's here to tell us about, it's important this time of year because when your kids come home from school, they're schlepping all that stuff with them. What are we supposed to do with all the locker stuff and the gym stuff? Help us.
Go through it right away. Don't delay. Do it now. Do it now. Yeah, they'll clean out their lockers at school soon. They'll be bringing home all the papers and all the uneaten food and everything else that they left in their locker.
Yes, they
for
will.
Who knows how many months. Hopefully they throw away a lot of it at school. But bringing home their backpacks, cleaning out all the papers and all the stuff from school, definitely go through it right away.
Well, how do you know what's important? If you're a sentimental parent and you want to hang on to every single drawing, every sentence, how do you decide? Usually
what I recommend is throughout the year, as the kids bring home the papers, just stack them up. If you're a sentimental parent, some people can go through it right away and pick out the gems. Other people just keep everything, and then at the end of the year, go through it all. Pick out your top 10, 15, maybe 20. If you're super sentimental, maybe 20 items. Pick out the good stuff. The great writing that they did, the wonderful drawings they did, not every paper that they wrote on or every paper that they scribbled on, depending on how old they are.
Yeah, it's really hard sometimes for parents and grandparents to let go.
Usually I recommend about 20 items, including maybe a sports group photo, things like that. Or certificates. Some classes, they get a certificate for being alive, I think.
They do. Thank you for showing up.
And then, exactly. And then some of them, you get I mean, there's a big difference between a high school scholarship certificate and a thank you for showing up to kindergarten certificate. So pick out the best stuff.
Well, and what do you suggest we do with those? You know, if you get the honorary society of something or other and then you win an award, should we frame those? What should we do with those?
Most people, even if you frame it temporarily, eventually you're not going to want it framed. So it's good to have some sort of a file system set up or a bin set aside that you're going to put all those certificates and memorabilia into.
Well, and I know lots of kids are going to come home with sports equipment and maybe by the end of the year it doesn't even fit anymore. What are we going to do?
Exactly. So you've got your clothes, your shoes, all the stuff that the kids come home from school with, and you're not thinking back to school yet, right? You're thinking, yay, it's summer, get out of school. But right now, while it's still fresh on your mind, when you know which uniforms fit and which ones don't, take the time to donate stuff to Goodwill, donate stuff back to I know EVSC has a closet you can donate uniforms to, and then they'll turn around and give them to kids who need them. Donate stuff, throw away worn out things with holes in it, throw it away right away, and start your shopping list for fall, so that when you get to August or the end of July and school's about to go back in session, you're not panicking what fits, what doesn't fit. You already kind of know from this year.
What's the biggest problem that families face at the end of the year when the kids have cleaned out the desk and the locker and the gym locker?
I think the biggest thing they face is just the overwhelm of the volume, depending on how many kids they have.
And more kids,
right? The more kids, the more stuff you have, the more overwhelming. And a lot of people they're mentally checked out already. It's time for summer. I'm not going to worry about that. So they set it aside, and then what happens is you notice it at the end of June or into July. You come home from vacation and say, where did these backpacks come from? And then all of a sudden you don't want to go through it at all. So do it now. That's the main advice, is do it now. Set up some good habits and routines for summer with your kids so that you can maintain a sense of organization through the summer. Summer shouldn't be just a free-for-all. It should be a time when you can relax and enjoy and have some free time, but it shouldn't be a sleep till whatever time and who cares about the housework. And
so plan a little ahead so you can enjoy your summertime off and
plan
be ready for fall.
Right, schedule times to get work done, schedule times to take care of the household, and then also have times to just have a good time.
I feel better already.
Well, good.
Thank you so much for all those tips. Let's check in with Ron.